Good morning. Good morning. Sorry, lost my internet for a second there. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Good morning, everybody. It's Paula here, Ohana School of Massage. Um, Coming on live. I had some, of course, thoughts going through my head, and so I wanted to come on here and share them with you. And this is relevant, not necessarily just for somebody who's looking to change up their life and start a new career and start a new adventure, but also just for anybody, especially those of us who are in a just profession. And to me, I use quotes because that implies that it's not enough and the world needs all of us, and so the whole not enough concept doesn't quite fit in with that. But for this, I'm specifically addressing like careers and occupations that are deemed by our society as like lower than or not enough. It's not glamorous, it's not ritzy, it's oh, yeah, and oftentimes just average working people. And for this, I'm addressing people such as stay-at-home moms, stay-at-home dads, stay-at-home parents, stay-at-home spouses. A lot of people say, oh, you're just staying home for a while. Yeah, and if you've ever seen the research about somebody who just stays home for a while, they do about 50 hours of work a week, which is more than what most people want to do in a week. I'm also talking about, well, obviously massage therapists, being just a massage therapist, also hairdressers and garbage collectors and dump truck drivers and basically anything in the service industry, your restaurant workers, your people who helped, what are they called? People who take care of like hotel rooms and stuff like that. All of these professions that are seemed like that, oh, you're just doing this. And our society has this way of looking down on like people who don't have a 4-year degree or an 8-year degree or all of this other big glamorous stuff, as if it's not adequate in some way. And I'm here to tell you it is. If you didn't know that already, it is. The people who do these jobs, especially if the people who do these jobs like really, really enjoy what they're doing, these jobs are needed. Haircuts are considered a necessity by the government, okay? And so when you're looking at somebody and you're interacting with somebody and they want to go to school for something that is a just career, or if they're going to choose a just career, of how about you support them instead of, oh, well, and I've gotten this personally, oh, you're just going to do that for a little bit until you figure out what you really want to do in life? Like, 14 years, I still want to do this. Like, this is what I really want to do in life. And so, oh, yeah. There's lots of like emotions and all that kind of stuff that goes with that. And to me, it really doesn't matter what you do. Any job can be a transition job. Any job can be something that we do for a while until we do enough self-work that we figure out what we really want to do. Because a lot of people end up getting into careers and getting into occupations and jobs and all this other stuff that they do not necessarily because they really want to, not necessarily because they're really called to do it, but because somewhere at some point in time somebody else told them, hey, you should do this. Or, hey, you're never going to amount to anything unless you go get a 4-year degree, so you might as well go get a 4-year degree in something. And all of these other messages that we get from our society, and then it leads to like the student loan debt and like the job where people can't even pay their bills because they have so much student loan debt because they got all these degrees that really don't do anything for them and they really don't like what they're doing anymore. And so now they're working in a restaurant because they make more money doing that than they would have with their 4-year degree. Anyway, and so to me, with a lot of this, is it matters more that you're intentionally doing what you're doing. You're doing whatever you're doing with passion or with purpose or with cause or with drive or whatever emotion gets you fueled up, that you live your life along that trajectory and that you do it with all your heart. And the funny thing is I got honored to be on a call with a group of PTs who are starting their own businesses, physical therapists, occupational therapists, and speech therapists who are changing their life. They're walking away from the traditional medical system because they're getting frustrated with how it's working. And so they're starting to try to live life by their design. And the fascinating thing is these people have the exact same struggles as a just career person. you still have the identity crisis of what are other people going to think of me because I'm taking a risk to do something that's going to fuel me. And so it really doesn't matter what you do. We all have those feelings, and it's a matter of putting the systems in place and the people in our world and the support systems and the self-support so that when you do get approached by the naysayers who want to look down on you for doing something brave and something bold and something out of the box, whether that's choosing to stay at home with your kids or choosing to start a side hustle because you're really, really like angsty about what you do for a living, but you can't walk away from the paycheck, and so you're going to start, I don't know, custom printing cups or t-shirts or starting training fitness classes or something like that. Like, don't let those other people's opinions dictate what you do in life, because there's always going to be naysayers. There are always going to be people for whatever reason who want to look down on what you do, who want to try to keep you in the safe bubble that they've put you in. And if you start trying to grow outside of that, they're going to try to push you down, not often in a malicious way, but because they're concerned about you. And they're trying to help you, but that help might not be needed. So I would encourage you, no matter what you do, no matter where you choose to take your life, is to do it with passion and purpose and drive and love and all of those other things. And for anybody who's looking to change a career, who wants to be in a helping profession, without the stress of the insurance system, without the confines of a traditional 9-to-5 job, like something that gives you a little more flexibility, a little bit more freedom, I really, really would encourage you. I love massage. Obviously, 14 years I've been doing this. I wouldn't change it for the world. Oftentimes I get asked, like, what would you do if you had infinite money? Like, what would you do if you could retire tomorrow? And I was like, I'd still do what I do now. Like, I love being able to hold space for other people. I love being able to give people a break from the stresses of reality. 96% of all diseases and illnesses have some sort of stress component, and massage is one of, like, for my opinion, one of the most nourishing ways that we can reduce the effects of stress on our life. To be able to come down and take a step back away from technology, take a step back away from all of the issues of life, and be able to just be with yourself and take care of yourself for an hour at a time or 90 minutes at a time is such a gift. It's such a treasure. And then even if it's not massage, whatever you do, be brave enough to enter a new career. Be brave enough to do something even later in life. It is never too old to shift what you're doing. I have known people who have gone back to massage school in their 50s, that they got tired with whatever they were doing. They were looking for something because they've worked so hard, so long in such a stressful environment that they just need to walk away and they need to do something that fuels them, that fulfills them, that helps bring all those heart feelings in there. And even like some of those high-end jobs that we look up to, those types of stuff, people are leaving those industries because they're too stressful. I met with somebody who was looking into going to massage school, and she was a dermatologist. Like, somebody who has one of those careers that all of us idolize, who is just sick and tired of it. And she's like, I just want to help people naturally. I've met people who are walking away from like psychology type of stuff, or like high level marketing careers. And it's not that it's just a different career. It's that the massage industry is one of those beautiful, beautiful things that allows you to relax. People want to see you. People just need a break, and massage is one of those ways that we can offer that. So anyway, long rambling, kind of took that a little bit different from where I intended to. So thank you for joining me. If you are interested in learning more about our massage therapy program up here in Hibbing, Minnesota, I would encourage you to jump on. We have a live Q&A tonight where I'm going to go over an introduction of what it is that we're doing at Ohana School of Massage, as well as answer any questions in like a small virtual setting. So if you are interested in that, put like me or yes please or I'm in or something like that in the comments below, and I'll make sure I send you the Zoom link for that. But otherwise, overall arching theme, no matter what you do, especially if it's a career or a business or something that has been looked down upon or not supported by other people, know that if you're doing it with your heart, it's worth it. So thank you everybody for joining me. I'm going to get going to get started for my day. I hope to see you all later, and I hope you have a fabulous, fabulous Wellness Wednesday. I'll see you guys later.